Hello and welcome to the Ukestuff channel and welcome to Lesson 5 of GCEA U, Class U102. My name is Dr. Christopher Russell. I am a music educator and I also run Ukestuff.info, youtube.com/Ukestuff, youtube.com/UkePlayalongs, and techandmusiced.com. GCEA U is a free systematic way to help people get started in ukulele, give them a firm foundation so that then they can go out there and use the plethora of other materials that exist out there on the web. If you're interested, we do have a Facebook group called GCEA U where you can post your final exam if you're going to follow all the way through with this course, or you can simply post comments and questions. And while this material is completely free, if you wish to donate to the work, you can do so at buymeacoffee.com/Ukestuff. Before we go any further, it's time to tune up. So please check the tuning of your instrument. I'm going to do so with mine right now. Make sure that we are in tune. And then always check a second time. All right, let's do our warm-ups. The first warm-up is the caterpillar warm-up starting on the 4th string. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Second string. First string. Now let's do our bar chords, starting at the 5th fret, bar chord warm-up. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's do some review of the things we've learned so far. First of all, make sure your ukulele is held snugly, but not too tight, with your right arm. Your right hand will be doing strumming, and the action is in the wrist, going up and down like that, right where the fretboard meets the body, right here. Your left hand is going to support the ukulele on this side. Your fingers will be making chords at this point, and you want to play on your fingertips, not on the pads of your fingers. The sound hole should be facing out. The ukulele should be up and down this direction as much as possible. And if you have to look at your hands for a second, make sure you put the ukulele back. To date, we have learned 4 different chords. So the first chord is the C chord. Then we've learned the F chord. Then we learned the G chord. And in lesson 4, we learned the G7 chord. So let's do a song that involves that latest G7 chord. Let's do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. The first strumming pattern will be down strums, but we will actually not strum the 8th in a row. So it'll match the words such as twinkle, twinkle, little star. And we'll skip that last strum to go along with the rhythm of the song. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. All right, let's change that starting pattern a little bit. We're going to go down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Now let's learn our next chord. It's the A minor chord. It's a 1-finger chord, and you take your second finger and reach over to the 4th string 2nd fret. You make sure you have lots of space in your hands, and that's it. That's the A minor chord. A lot of teachers teach this chord much sooner because it is easier, right? It's just one finger. But the problem is that there aren't a whole lot of songs that just use, for example, like C and A minor. So to learn it so quickly doesn't really help you because you can't really do a lot with it. Now finally, after we've got these other chords, if we add the A minor now, suddenly it opens up a whole bunch of doors because we have all those chords to use as well. Now in terms of folk music, kind of hard to find songs that just use that A minor chord, but in terms of pop music, boy does it ever open up the doors, which you'll see at the end of this chapter with the other songs you can practice online. And in this method, every time we introduce a new chord, then we instantly put it into a ukulele skill drill. So we have 3 different skill drills that we'll do. The first one will be 1 chord every 4 beats. The second one will be 1 chord every 2 beats. And then finally, 1 chord every beat. We're going to start on the C chord. Here's skill drill number 1. 1, 2, ready, go. C, 2, 3, 4. A minor, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. A minor, 2, 3, 4. G7, 2, 3, 4. And C, 2, 3, 4, and off. All right, let's do the second skill drill. 1 chord change every 2 beats. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. C, 2, A minor, 4. F, 2, G, 4. C, 2, A minor, 4. F, 2, G7, 4. C, 2, 3, 4, and off. All right, the final skill drill. We'll take a little slower, but 1 strum on each chord on each beat. 1, 2, ready, go. C, A minor, F, G, C, A minor, F, G7, C, A minor, F, G, C, A minor, F, G7, C, 2, 3, 4, and off. And just as a reminder, there is a link at the bottom of the handout at Ukestuff.info for this course and for this page where you can click on that link and it will take you to a video where you can practice that in time. Let's put the A minor chord into a song. How about the song, What Shall We Do with a Drunken Sailor? The first pattern will just be down strums. Here it comes. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Now how about this pattern? Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Ready? Go. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Our next song is The Streets of Laredo, which is an old cowboy song. It's in 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This version is also pitched pretty low, so I will do my best with it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, go. As I walked out in the streets of Laredo, as I walked out in Laredo one day, I spied a poor cowboy dressed up in white linen, dressed up in white linen, as cold as the clay. As a side note, there is a chord towards the end where we're playing an F, where down the road you will play a different chord in there and it will sound even better. The second pattern we're going to do is this one. Down, down, up, down, up. Here we go. As I walked out in the streets of Laredo, as I walked out in Laredo one day, I spied a poor cowboy dressed up in white linen, dressed up in white linen, as cold as the clear. Now how about this one? Down, 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 up. Here we go. As I walked out in the streets of Laredo, as I walked out in Laredo one day, I spied a poor cowboy dressed up in white linen, dressed up in white linen, as cold as the clay. For our final song in this class, let's do Bingo, Bingo. And again, this one is pretty low for me. First pattern will just be down strums. Here we go. There was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh. Now, just like before in the previous song of the Streets of Laredo, where there's that F chord at the end from the A minor going to the F, actually down the road you'll be able to replace it with a different chord that will sound even better. Let's do a little different strumming pattern, which is a little tricky to do with the chord changes. It goes like this. Down, 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 up, down. 1, 2, ready. There was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh. Now, if you go to the handout from GCEA U that you can download at Ukestuff.info, what you will find after the Bingo song is a page that's full of links of pop songs that use the C, F, G, G7, and A minor chords, where you can practice songs that you probably know and love and have a lot of fun with it. Again, folk music doesn't seem to like to use that A minor chord in the context of the chords that it uses, but pop music definitely does. The 4 chords song of C, F, G, and A minor, or C, F, G7, and A minor is very, very, very popular. Now, if you'd like some homework to do before you do the final exam of this course, you can practice those chords, just making them on your ukulele neck. You can practice skill drills. You can play any of the songs that we've looked at, as well as any of the links to the play-along videos that you might want to practice with too. Our next video will be about the final exam for GCEA U, what you would need to do in order to get the certificate and the letter. And the letter part, by the way, is really for music teachers, but if you would like to finish the course and get a certificate emailed to you that you can print out, you can certainly do so. So thanks so much for watching Lesson 5 of GCEA U, Class U102, and I hope to see you for the final exam video. Thanks for watching, and I will be back soon with some more Uke stuff for you.